Michael Bloomberg on Friday and then Joe Califano on the Post today said, time is of the essence. Does the president disagree? There's a clamor from some quarters to move and move rapidly on this one particular issue, not the wide, complex range of issues, but on this issue, gun control specifically. Does the president disagree with that assessment, either as a matter of timing or politics or policy, and if so, why?
I think you heard the president say and use the phrase "in coming weeks." He didn't, talk about months or years. He said coming weeks, and but that is not specific to any one particular avenue of pursuit. Again, gun laws are a part of this, but they are not the only part of this, as anyone who is truly an expert on these issues will tell you. But he will, and again, I'll just cite him again from last night, he will engage in an effort in coming weeks to bring an array of people from in the American public and move forward in this effort to try to prevent these tragedies from happening again. There is no single legislation, there's no single bill that's been written, that's been enacted and expired, that alone solves this problem. And that's why you have to take a broader approach.
Now,
Go ahead, Major.
Over the weekend, through conversations on the Hill and in this building, it has been suggested to many of us that some genuine progress has been achieved on the fiscal cliff, that things are not where they were a week ago, either atmospherically or in the exchanges of the ideas, the productive nature of the exchanges of ideas. Broadly speaking, would you agree that this process is in a different place than it was a week ago, and that, not predicting anything in the future, that a sufficient number of issues have been at least dealt with, and that you might be closer to a deal than we were, let's say, a week ago?
Without going into details of conversations, I think it's fair to say that we have continued to engage in communications with the Speaker's office and his staff, and with other leaders and their staffs. And the President believes that the parameters of a potential agreement are clear. It is also the case that we have not seen a proposal, besides the President's, that achieves the balance that the President insists be part of a deal, and because we can't have a situation where deficit reduction is borne unduly or primarily by the middle class or by seniors or families with children who have disabilities or kids trying to go to school. So I'm not going to characterize discussions beyond that. They've been, as we've said in the past, frank and direct and deliberate, and I think we've used words like that, and that remains the case. But our goal here is to have an environment that maximizes the possibility of an agreement that works for the American people and that achieves the goals the President has laid out.